Hello,
Hi.
I think. Most awkward open ever. I have no idea what's going on, but this is the after show. I don't know if Sadat's having some issues. It says he's muted.
Have to do
But
everything. Jesus Christ.
there we go.
Jesus Christ.
There we
Jay.
go. It's a conspiracy.
It is a conspiracy.
I'm always trying to set up Sadat for failure.
Always 100%. Welcome everyone to the Aftershow Podcast. Hope everyone has had a blessed week. As you can see, we have a special guest. We would have had one more, but he is having technical issues. So get well soon, my friend. In the meantime, we will gladly always settle for King Greek. We love him around here, the carry god himself. How you doing, my friend?
Well, I'm alive.
That's always a positive development. Continue to live. And how you doing, Mr. Shock Blast? Here you are a little under the weather.
Yeah, not feeling great. I went over to my mom's for St. Patrick's Day dinner. A little corned beef and traditional Irish fare. And I have not felt great ever since. So I think she's trying to kill me for the insurance money.
Makes sense. I haven't. Thankfully, I didn't have any Irish food this week, but I did try out that viral Costco cake that everyone's talking about. It's like this multi-layer chocolate cake with a chocolate chip cookie on top. Apparently, it's supposed to be the best dessert ever. Yeah. It's definitely in my top 3. I will say, of all time. I will say that absolutely fucking delicious.
I tried the Big Arch.
I did too. I tried the Big Arch and the new Whopper, one of the new Whoppers.
I didn't know there was a new Whopper, but I knew there's a Big Arch. It was okay.
Hot take. I think the OG Big Mac is better, just at least in terms of sauce. Like I feel like the bread and burger quality is better on the Big Arch, but
I agree.
But the sauce, I thought, kind of just ruined it for me. I didn't like the sauce.
Yeah. Also, Costco, I'm telling you, they have these burnt ends. If you're ever at Costco,
I heard about those.
I got them just random to try them last time we were at Costco, and I wish I bought 10 boxes. It was so easy to make, and it was literally the best frozen food item I've ever purchased ever. They were so easy to cook, and it was god tier.
I'll add that to next week's agenda. I have literally never had burnt ends before, so this will be a nice little experiment. Sorry for the big back discussion to start off, but I thought it was appropriate. Shout out to Gio for being first. Congratulations, my friend. There you go. What's up, Calvin? What's up, Travis? How you doing? What's up, Super Patrick? Kangaroo? What's up, Ski? Old Man Eastwood in the building. What up? What's up, Gabe? How you doing? What's up, Harmony? What's up, Chad? How is everyone feeling? Great to have you on this fine Sunday. Not a whole lot happened this past week, relatively speaking. Obviously, war aside, in terms of the entertainment world, except for the launch of Ghost of Yotei, Legends Mode, which I am thoroughly addicted to, and a little bit of Marvel stuff. But this coming week is going to be absolutely ridiculous for everyone, but particularly superhero fans. Thank you, Super Patrick, kicking off with the 5. Speaking of Crimson Desert, March 18th, worldwide launch. That's potentially going to be a game of the year contender, or at least challenge GTA 6 if GTA 6 comes out this year. I think the only game that realistically has a chance of challenging GTA 6 in terms of sales based on the hype level. But for superhero fans, holy, oh my God, we got Marvel Rivals Season 7 launching on Friday, and for the most of the week, there's going to be a bunch of content previewing it, getting everyone ready, as well as the early access thing that all of us are going to be participating in. So we get to play it. We'll get to play it a little bit early for you guys. We got on the same day the premieres of Invincible, The Boys, and Daredevil Born Again Season 2.
Who thought that was a good idea? I mean, I guess you could just watch them all, but I mean, still, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, you can watch. I'm gonna have to. I mean, who needs sleep? You sleep me there. But Jesus Christ, what an insane week. I'm going to be basically planning. I'm planning on basically posting content every day, kind of by necessity. I'm going to have to be covering all the rival stuff, and then I was planning on doing a watch party for at least Daredevil, because I think both because of Amazon's bullshit, I think both The Boys and Invincible are going to be like 3:00 in the morning or something. But I think Daredevil Born Again is going to be like prime time premiere. I have to double check, but if not, I'll just watch them all on my own time. But I'm excited. What are you looking forward to most this week, Mr. Greek?
He's muted.
He is muted.
Well, I am obviously. I mean, I'm caught up on The Boys, so I guess I could probably watch that. I'm obviously excited for Daredevil Born Again.
Absolutely,
it's going to be so great. 6 p.m. Pacific, so 9 p.m. for us for Born Again. That's good.
Thanks. Right on time. Right. I was right on the money. All right.
So. We'll catch up with Greek when he's unmuted.
Yeah. So I'll probably do a little watch party for Daredevil Born Again Season 2. I'm definitely pumped.
I was bummed out the day that Legends dropped. Evie had to go to the groomer, and it's one of those things where like I couldn't commit to anything because like she could be done in an hour, she could be done in 3 hours. So I know a time they told me, and then by the time I got back and settled in, you were like well into what you were doing, and I did watch for a bit though. It looks good. I haven't had a chance to jump in. I have been fairly addicted to Pokemon Pokopia, which is lighting the world on fire right now. And actually, believe it or not, I mean, it could potentially be a contender for Game of the Year. It really changes the way that you look at Pokemon, because like you are playing the game. I don't know how much you know about it, but you're playing.
I hear it's basically Animal Crossing.
Yeah, so it is basically Animal Crossing meets Minecraft, but you're playing the game as a Ditto, so you are actually talking to the Pokemon like you normally would, and some of them are very charming. So it's pretty cool, and I'm not particularly good at it, but like all of my algorithm right now is showing me like nothing but their content, and I am very untalented.
Don't clip that.
I can't even. It's a black screen for me, so I can see nothing. So, but yeah, it's yeah. Anyway, also this week we do have the new Fortnite season, which there is a little bit of controversy there. I don't know if you've heard about that.
I've heard nothing.
So they raised their prices on V-Bucks.
What? Epic Games raised their prices?
Yeah, it's like I don't remember them ever raising their prices before. But they made some adjustments to the way the V-Bucks pricing is.
And it's
like,
stupid.
Did they lose some money?
There he is.
Did they lose money or something?
Well, their traffic is down like 20% this year. So like they're not getting as many people in the game. And they also sued famously Apple and what's Samsung? Android. They won both, but lots of lawyer fees. And
as you know, as a business mogul, Jay, graph must go up, or jobs must go.
I think it's very, very stupid. It's a stupid thing to do because they've already introduced these things called they're companions basically, and they've also introduced kicks in the last year. So like they're selling shoes for your characters. You can buy like a pair of Yeezys or something.
Geez.
Yeah, you can buy like they've got like different Nikes and Jordans and Adidas and everything. All right, and they're not.
So they're literally NBA 2K. That's literally what NBA 2K does.
They're not cheap either. They're like the cost of a skin, for just the shoes. And then there's these little companions that don't do anything. They just run around with you. And they're selling those too. And then there's car skins. Like literally every little thing is monetized in the game. And you would think that just having all these new things, and he said you can purchase stuff in the creative mode. You would think having all these new things, new revenue streams would be enough.
Plus Rocket League.
Yeah, plus Rocket League is part of it. Yeah, so like you'd think that's enough, but apparently no, it's not.
Fair enough.
I will never move on. No, I'm not going to move on from Fortnite because I still got to say use creator code JShockBlast when you overspend on your V-Bucks.
Or creator code Durag.
Or Durag, either one. Just use one of them.
I still have the disc for Fortnite.
Yeah, I mean that's a rare thing. So like anytime anything anybody ever increases their price, people are losing their shit over it.
And
yeah, they did make Save the World free.
And they're they're still going to show up. And they're still going to buy.
Yeah.
I mean, 20% left of them, but still, they're the 80% remaining are still going to show up. And I mean, just like we saw this song and dance with Nintendo. Remember how everyone was like making this whole big deal about the Switch 2? Oh, I can't believe the pricing. Oh, we're not getting as many regions. Oh, I can't believe how much of this. We had content creators like, oh, I'm not going to do it, and then they all bought the fucking thing.
Yep. And then all their games are selling through the roof. So yeah, like Pacopia, like actually had Amazon had a price increase briefly this week. Like they raised the price of the game by $10, and not like a seller on Amazon, actual shipped by Amazon. They randomly at one point this week raised the price to $79.99, and it was sold out everywhere too. So like the physical copies, I did manage. I went to Target on release day and I was nervous. I did manage to get a physical copy, but I was like the guy that was with me and me. We got like the last two that would be on the shelf. Because while they were finding them for us, the person that does the pickup was also there trying to get the game, and he needed 3 copies, and that cleared out their physical stock that they had. So, yeah.
So this is what happens when Nintendo actually releases a good Pokemon game instead of mailing it in.
Yeah, I mean this is definitely it's definitely it's a cool thing. I'm not that creative, but I'm trying to be. So it's my village, my thing is not going to look anywhere near as good as anybody else, but not true. So
Jay only uses his hands, famously.
Yeah, I mean Eastwood had to blow a Greek to get to Mykonos.
Congratulations on Diamond, unrelated King Eastwood.
So
Unrelated, of course. Yeah, I have not played a Pokemon game. I think the last Pokemon game I played was Pokemon Snap on the Nintendo 64. I have been completely out on Nintendo, but shout out to everyone who has. Are you supporting Nintendo, King Greek, with your hard-earned money?
I doubt it.
I've been playing Monster Hunter Stories too.
Based.
Different company, different game. But for those that know it, it's quite literally just Pokemon, but Monster Hunter.
Damn
You
right.
can do co-op. You can do trainer battles against other monsters. The last time I believe I gave Nintendo my money was when I bought my first Switch that I had my manager at GameStop put on hold for me. I haven't bought the membership as far as I can remember. Every time I get back on my Switch after a few months, they give me a free 14-day trial. So thanks to Nintendo for that. I haven't bought a Nintendo membership in God knows how many years because I just keep getting the 14-day membership every time I go back. I don't have any problem with Nintendo. They do make fun games. They do make cool games. But no, Nintendo has not seen a dime out of my pocket the past few months, unless any game that they've dropped has released on PlayStation or PC.
You know what's funny is I have the Nintendo Online, whatever they call it, and I don't pay for it. There's another YouTuber that I know named Pack Attack. He's got like almost 5 million subscribers, and like years ago he just put me on his family plan and never took me off. So he just like keeps updating it, and I've tried to like use codes before and it says you're already a member. I'm like, all right, cool. I still talk to him and everything, but like he's like, yeah, I mean, I'm getting it anyway, so I don't have anybody else to use it for. So I mean, if you don't care, I don't care. I'm like, all right, thanks. So
lesson as always, make friends. You never know when they'll become a famous YouTuber.
Well, I mean, we met through Lego gaming and everything, and he's like just a massive creator for the Lego games, and he does a lot of the Mario stuff, a lot of the party games, and his channel it's been huge for a long time. And he has never spoken a single word on any of his videos, and I don't even know what he looks like.
Oh, that's aura right there.
It is.
Congrats to him. Yeah, I have not given the evil Nintendo Corporation any money so far. The only money spent on them was from my mom when she bought me the Game Boy and Nintendo 64 way back in the day. But yeah, after the 64, I just became a full Sony pony, except for my brief Dreamcast era. And I've not had the desire to go back to Nintendo, especially after getting into content creation and seeing all their bullshit lawsuits in lawfare. So I'm good. Well, glad everyone is enjoying their Nintendo experience out while you're playing your Pokemon Crossing. I'll keep grinding Ghost of Yotei Legends because that mode is peak. I have all level 110 max gear.
Oh wow.
And I haven't even finished all the story missions. I've only done one story mission. I just keep grinding the survival mode in the one mission.
I will say this: Eastwood has adopted the philosophy of say one good thing so that you can say 5 bad things, and I can't hate the player on that one.
Damn right,
because that is also how I work.
Yeah, I think that's how people manipulate our president as well. How will Crimson Desert run on base PS5? You would have to ask Digital Foundry. I think I saw their review. I'm pretty from what I looked. I only saw a little bit of review, but their console review was for the PS5 Pro. I don't imagine it'll be dramatically different because I don't think the PS5 Pro is dramatically different from the PS5. It will have a PS5 Pro mode, but yeah, your main difference is that with your Pro you get more storage, storage space, and you get like an extra gig. And games now, when they have a PS5 Pro optimization, you can get the ray tracing without sacrificing the frame rate. So you can go 4K 60 for standard games, and if you're playing Marvel Rivals, you can get 120 FPS, which is very, very, very nice. But from everything I've seen, Crimson Desert runs amazing on everything, even on like where people have been using this to dunk on Unreal Engine because Crimson Desert is using their proprietary engine, and it basically can run on a potato despite it being like an insanely massive game. So the optimization seems to be great. For everything I've seen, like people were just thinking this is too good to be true. Apparently, this is the one time where it's too good to be true, and it's also true. Like it just is what it is. It is a massive game where you can pretty much do everything, and it runs great no matter what you're playing on. So I wouldn't worry about it especially if you're on PS5. It should be fine, unless there's like some rare bug that pops up, like I don't know, they accidentally show your IP address, but when would that ever happen? Anyway, the other big thing happening this week is, of course, Marvel Rivals Season 7, and we're finally saying goodbye to Marvel Rivals Season 6, which divisive season, I would say, among a player base. And by divisive, I mostly mean like mostly negative, because there's definitely people who enjoy it more than others, but a lot of people felt like this was a down season. I personally enjoyed the season, apart from ranked, but that's pretty much every season for the last 6 months out. But even then, they did improve with the thrower problem. But what do you think? What is your season in review breakdown, Greek, as a Marvel Rivals expert for season 6?
It was ass.
there we go. Divisive already. Care to elaborate?
No.
Jay, what is your season 6 review? What do you think? What did you think of season 6? I see you just got legendary Deadpool.
I did. So obviously, one of my holy trinity of characters hit the game. Deadpool, the character I've most wanted, basically the whole time. Yep. And it was awesome. I enjoyed him. I played way too much. My number one character in time played is Moon Knight with like 52 hours. Until Deadpool. How many hours of Deadpool do you think I have? 500. I'll just tell you, 101 hours.
Okay.
I like doubled up my previous number one most used character just for Deadpool. So now I will not be using him for a bit. I'll let everybody. I will say this, and I said this to them last night. I do want to thank the people that played with me during this season. Because once we got to 6.5, I turned into Hogpool, and I insta-locked him every chance I could. I very rarely let anybody else play him when they played with me. The first time I've ever abused my powers like that.
As you should.
And I do appreciate...
And it won't be the last.
Maybe, but I do appreciate that everybody was patient and let me go through this, and because I really wanted to get a character to legendary, and I wanted it to be Deadpool, and it's not hard, but like it's just very time consuming. So I'm glad it's done.
Yeah, I'll feel you there. I'll be doing the exact same thing when Nightcrawler comes out. No one who plays with me will be allowed to touch him.
Yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things where, like, when you love a character like that, like, and don't get me wrong, I love Thor, and Thor is a little bit different for me because of the personal connection, but Deadpool, like, heel pool is like just so my style, and I just really enjoy playing him. I do not. I tried tank pool the other day because, like, I don't know. Sometimes the people that play with us are morons, and decide to go quadruple healer, and it's like, all right, fine, I'll do something, But I don't know. I don't. I was terrible as tank
Makes
pool.
sense.
I just haven't done it. So
tank pool is my most played version of the pool. I played a lot of heal pool at the beginning, but just to test them all out. But he's better at farming in heal pool is better for farming in the 18v18.
yes,
but tank pool is my most played in every other context. I play him everywhere else, played him in competitive, and I thought by the trip based on the trailer that tank pool would be the best version, and I was correct because he is fucking insane. he is hard. He is much. His skill ceiling is definitely higher, and skill floor is higher as well. Like if you're not using the right upgrade path, you're not positioning and playing properly, you're going to be complete ass at him. He has a very specific play style that works, and if you can do it well, you're gonna kind of just run the lobby, or at the very least be extraordinarily annoying to deal with. But if not, you're going to be dog shit, and there's no.
I just really enjoyed the heel pull play style, on top of the fact that in order to get to legendary as quickly as possible, you have to play. You don't get any real bonus for doing tank pool, which some people don't give a crap about that, and that's fine. That's it isn't always about like your progression, right? Like you still play to win the game, But yeah, I am definitely looking forward to not being asked if I showered as often. So somebody actually responded to my my video, or my tweet with a touch grass gif, and I responded with ladies first.
Yeah, this is I don't think there's anything wrong with playing your video game and doing it. You're just literally just playing it on one character. You found a character you love and you're playing a character. I mean, it's literally what it's for. That's what the rewards are for. It's crazy people who play, because funny, those people probably play Rivals just as much. They just don't play on one character, or
right. Yeah, and and to be fair, I played more this season than I probably played other seasons, just because it was Deadpool, And I 100% agree with this. It is shocking to me that they did not release more skins for Deadpool this season. I'm assuming that we're going to get that next season, but
for sure. But yeah, I thought they would, because they typically don't for new characters. For every new hero, you get the base outfit, you get one recolor, you get the gold reward, and then you get one shop costume, and that's it. They do that for every character. But I thought for Deadpool they might make an exception, especially since they chose his shop costume to be pirate pool, but they decided no, we've made enough money this season.
I actually had a semi-viral tweet this week because of the Fear Itself thing and Daredevil Born Again skins coming out. I was basically joking. I need everybody to buy these skins, even if you don't play these characters, so they sell through the roof. And the devs can be like, oh, maybe we shouldn't make so many original skins and actually tap into the character versions that people already know and love. And I suspected that people would push back more, and they didn't. But also some did. Like, obviously, I don't care if you spend your money on it, whatever, it's fine. But like, we actually had a situation where they had an original Emma skin, and then 3 weeks later, another original Emma skin, and they're both fine. Like, they're good. I don't like the pirate one as much as I did at first.
I'll never say no to an Emma skin. Huh? I'll never say no to an Emma skin.
Right, and that's fine, but like, come on, man. Like, at some point, like, they do a good job making original skins most of the time. The disco stuff was not for me. The sweets, the candy sugar cake skins, not for me. But like, we love these characters for like them being who they are, we would like to see, I speak for the entire Marvel universe when I say we would like to see more of that, or at least a little bit more balance,
I'm the meme of the guy, the one guy standing up. I like the Marvel Rivals original skins.
but like, I don't have any hard numbers, but I felt like this season it was like 70-30 original, and it's just kind of.
And the originals are fucking gas. Like, did you see the Twisted Nightmare Captain America and Moon Knight? Holy fuck!
I don't like the Moon Knight, to be honest with you. I don't really like the Moon Knight one.
It's not bad.
I think they're all fire.
The Captain America one is amazing for sure. So,
what's up? Yes, you're having a stroke.
But I just want to see more comic based skins. There's so many good ones. Like, can you believe for Iron Man we really don't have like a really great like armor? They don't have an MCU Iron Man yet, do they?
Yes, they do. They have
Endgame.
Okay, but like, think of all.
They also have a Superior.
Okay, but but think of how many suits this guy has, right? You've got the Mark 1, you've got those two.
The Extremity is also comic based.
I guess, sure, but like, there's just so many suits they haven't done yet, and it's wild to me. I don't know. I don't play a lot of Iron Man, so I guess I forgot about the
think about it. I think only maybe 3 of his skins, including the default, are original. The rest are actually comic pulls.
I like his Big Shot one as well. The blue suit one. That's also based on a comic book.
Yeah, he's got the pirate. Really? I mean, all right, sure.
The pirate, the default, and there's one more that I can't think of, but I know there's one more. The pirate.
I know I have the original they had was the steampunk one. I remember. I have that.
Did they ever release that?
No,
not for the general public. No.
Oh.
They have there was also like the dark medieval one.
Right.
No, Blood Knight. Yep. Okay, that's the third one. Yep, that's original.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll definitely get more because season 7 in addition to new characters, we got the first PvE mode of 2026 and it's part 1 of their series of a new PvE content based on Path to Doomsday. It's going to be a series of PvE content releasing every season leading up to Avengers Doomsday, and they're each going to be adapting an Avengers movie in order. And of course, we're starting with Avengers 2012 during season 7. It launches in April, and we get to play as Loki, and also fight against Loki. And this will, of course, take place in New York for his invasion. I'm very excited. They so far they confirmed we're getting the MCU Loki costume from Avengers 2012, but I imagine that we'll also get the other costumes from Avengers 2012. At very least the base Avengers, since they're all in the game: Hulk, Cap, Widow, Iron Man. They all are in the game, so they all should get their Avengers 2012 looks, which I will 100% get that bundle.
I got to. This just came across my feed. It's a very haunted image. Mustacheless Pedro Pascal.
Ugh.
He looks weird.
He looks sick.
Very weird.
White Fox is, you've literally never seen the character in action. What do you mean?
Yeah. I'm very intrigued to see how they do all this. I guess everybody is all caught up on what's his face, Black Cat being, what's up, casual.
We actually don't know who's under the mask. Could be anyone.
Yeah. Black Cat having that situation this week, where her wanted posters all slashed up. People are saying she could be a tank.
Yeah, because they looked at the height. I think those people are going to be very disappointed.
She's got to be DPS.
They're assuming the height behind it means she's going to be 7'5", and as much as I would absolutely love 7'5" Felicia, and we'll have dreams about it later.
Yes, as long as everything else is proportionate with that height.
I think she's going to be normal size and a duelist, and I'm pretty sure the 7'5" is a reference to season 7.5.
Yeah,
not her literal height.
So that means White Fox would be first.
Yeah, that would mean White Fox would be first.
Huh.
I feel like it's 50-50 because
never got the tall girl draw because you are not a man of culture. You think it's going to be 50-50? I'm confident that she is not 7'5".
Yeah, I mean,
no. I mean, her boobs might be, but
yes, but the rest of her.
Sorry, no, not that. I meant in terms of who's coming first, and honestly, I think it might be Black Cat, and that's what I thought it would be. That's specifically just because I think they're going to break. I think they're going to break the streak of like characters to expect. Because I think they're going to break the tease of like putting the most popular character second, because it's like don't get me wrong, Jean is definitely a more popular character than Blade, but she was not more hyped up than Blade, because
is she though? Wait, is she actually? I don't think she is.
I mean, well,
with comic book people, I would think so.
With comic book people, yeah. Because think about it. Like, there's a lot of black people that love Blade, but then there's a lot of people in general that just love mutants as a whole.
Yeah, I'd say the comics, if you're talking about comic books, but I think Marvel. If you're talking about Marvel fans or superhero fans in general, Blade.
If we're talking about the casual fan, I would say Blade, and that's just because the average person knows Blade more than they do Jean.
And they outnumber the
recently, maybe, I don't know.
But what's the word? Like the reason for why I do say that is because the reason why I say people were more excited for Blade than Jean is because Blade was already teased. Like going into season 1, we had Blade. He was locked up in Dracula's castle. Everybody was like, "Oh, when are we gonna get Blade? When are we gonna get this? When are we gonna get that?" He was already on everybody's mind before Phoenix even got here in season 3 to begin with. So just based off up until so just based off first appearance alone, people were more excited. But people were more excited for Daredevil, but he came second. People were more excited for, funny enough, I think Johnny and Ben. Instead, we got Envious and Reed first. People were more excited for Ultron over Emma Frost, but we got Ultron
second.
No, yeah, we got Ultron second. We've always been getting the more popular characters second, and unless
Until
they
Deadpool.
into Deadpool, and they did break that trend. So unless they want to keep it going, I think there's a solid chance we could get Black Cat first. I do feel like this is definitely not going to be a tank season because we've gotten.
By the way, Gene's gameplay trailer 2.8 million views. Blade's gameplay trailer 6.6 million.
That is crazy.
Just saying.
Those are very good talking points.
But yeah, I definitely think that Black Cat is going to be first. Mostly because like I feel like, well, I mean, people are gonna buy these skins and like jump at this opportunity anyway. But I don't really see any reason kind of not to put her first. Because I mean, granted, I'm not saying that people aren't gonna be excited for White Fox, but it's a weird way to do this because if you put White Fox second, a lot of people are gonna care more about Cat than they do her. So like the player numbers might drop. But if you put Cat second, the player numbers might be low until she gets there. So it's kind of like a better situation.
I think it will because I think they don't have to worry about that in particular with season 7 because they've shown with like lesser known characters in the past that people a bunch of like Angela that people will still show up in large numbers for a new season of Rivals and I think this season in particular is going to get a lot more viewership because we're going to have the Avengers 2012 PvE mode coming within a few weeks. So regardless, they're going to have a huge spike of players. So and it's not like White Fox and Black Cat themselves. Like Black Cat is popular, sure, but you know mostly among Gooners and Spider-Man fans, but it's not like she's like an A-lister anyways. You know, it's not like they're dropping Deadpool or you know someone in that tier anyway. So I don't think it actually matters in particular who goes first in that regard. Like in seasons past, I think they're both going to draw similar individuals. I think they're both going to draw similar attention, but Black Cat definitely getting more. But I think the White Fox season is actually going to, if White Fox is first, I think her half of the season is actually going to get more players overall because it's coinciding with the launch of that Loki Avengers PvE mode.
Wait, that mode isn't coming until April, right?
Yeah, which is it's March 20th, and when launches. So yeah, it's not going to be that long. It's going to be it's not going to be I'm assuming it's not going to be 6.5 because that's 7.5 should be like May, I believe. Yeah, 7.5 should be May. So yeah, so 7.0 is still going to be the Loki season. So we're gonna have it.
I do. I thought of something when I was looking at my background. I just wanted to make sure Travis got to see my brand new CM Punk side plates. I know he's a big fan. Anyway, continue.
You continue.
All right, we'll continue. I think it makes sense, like because I didn't actually realize that they were in comics together, Black Cat and White Fox. So like for synergy purposes, it makes sense that they both go at the same season. I just don't know that it's a great idea to have two characters that are D-list at best. Like, don't get me wrong, Black Cat is known. Maybe we could say C-list, definitely because of the Marvel Spider-Man game. Obviously elevated her a little bit. We haven't seen her in any of the live action stuff that I can remember.
Mm.
She's known, but she's like kind of generic Catwoman.
Remember though, Jay, this is Marvel Rivals we're talking about. And
I understand.
Never underestimate the power of the goon because Emma Frost was not an A-lister, and when Marvel Rivals put her in, massively popular. Even Angela.
Yeah, Angela's a better example.
No one knew who she was.
She was an A-lister among mutants, but among the entire general populace, no. I feel like that's how you.
Who did Angela come with? Daredevil.
Yeah, Daredevil.
Yeah,
but that's what they did though. They had Daredevil and then they had Angela. But
Angela still has one of the highest viewed Marvel Rivals trailers of all time.
I get that for sure. I understand that. I'm just saying that, like, it is definitely an interesting take to have that this is pushing the limits, Black Cat with White Fox, especially as White Fox even less than Luna Snow. That
sure. That's why they chose. I'm guessing that's why they chose this season to start the new PV content. So even if typically this would be like, having these two heroes probably isn't going to bring out the draw, but they don't need them to this time because we've got this huge Avengers PvE mode dropping. So they're gonna get those players regardless.
Yeah, so they're definitely banking on that, and then I'm sure. I mean, if you think about it, White Fox, almost no matter what, is going to have some kind of an original skin because, quite frankly, she doesn't. She has many outfits.
Like that's
she actually has a really good comic skin that they're probably going to use.
Like, because there's maybe two or three skins of hers that I think they can add in. I'm still shocked we haven't gotten Luna's actual superhero outfit instead of the K-pop shit.
That is true. We gotta talk to Daddy about that. Why? Like, he literally made the character. Why?
Yeah. Why do we not have her actual superhero suit? But we got that fucking abomination that's supposed to be Asian Venom. I do want to say when it comes down, especially to like the trailers, I feel like the trailers are a bad metric to gauge it, because even though Angela's trailer still had like a very large amount of views, I feel like you have to look at it under a different scope, right? If this was related to a different Marvel project, right? If this didn't have anything to do with the game, if this was like, okay, she's getting a new comic, or she's appearing in a crossover, or she's showing up in a movie, this, that, and the third, the views for that probably wouldn't have been as high. But you put her in the rival situation. Okay, this is the newest character coming to the game next week. This character is also a tank. This character is also going to be free to play. The interest for checking that out will already be much higher, because that's something that people will be able to more readily get their hands on. That's something that they can actually mess around with and experience, as opposed to just going to see this character that they don't really know in a project or whatever. But okay, so this is the popular game right now. I'm playing said popular game. I wonder what new character they're gonna add. They're adding this character. Okay, bet. Let me go watch the trailer and see what she can do. And I feel like it's not just her. You have to apply that to every character, because some of these characters, like, unfortunately, Jeff, Luna, Angela, you put any of these characters like by themselves on their own project that's not related to Rivals, the views aren't going to be as high. But because it is Rivals, that's why it's spiking.
Who is that? Was that supposed to be Luna?
That was White Fox, one of
White
her
Fox?
one of her one of her outfits in game, which one of her outfits that will, I'm sure, be coming to the shop from the comics.
That would be pushing the boundaries even for them.
What?
I mean, I don't know.
She's wearing a tank top.
She's wearing a dress.
Emma has her entire chest out.
We literally have bikini outfits. What do you mean? Have you seen the swimsuit mantis? What do you mean?
I guess
that's way less revealing than the swimsuit mantis.
I suppose.
It's funny because like the Angela outfit, the foreign one somehow shows more ass than her original one.
Yeah.
I've said this over and over, Travis. I don't think we're gonna get Nova in this game. I just feel like I think he would be too similar to Iron Man, too similar to Captain Marvel, and I think we're going to get Captain Marvel before we ever get a Nova,
Probably.
So I don't see it happening as much as I would love it.
Maybe one day.
You know what I found out is also happening on Friday? I don't know if you've heard about Project Tahiti. It's a Marvel Rivals.
Agent Coulson.
Yeah, it's a Marvel Heroes Omega fan project, and it is launching in 1.0 on Friday as well.
Oh, there's another one.
And I did play it before I went to Germany, and it was like going back in time, man. It was pretty crazy. So I will have to check that out at some point too.
I've never actually played Marvel Heroes.
Oh, you didn't play it even when it was on PlayStation?
Nope.
Wow. There are some people that know me as much for that game as they do Lego games. So
yeah, I know. I remember that was big for you. I completely skipped Marvel Heroes entirely. I think during that time I was playing like when did Marvel Heroes launch?
2013.
Ooh, yeah, 2013. 2013, 14. I wasn't even really playing games. I was just going to clubs and parties with my people. When I was playing like NBA 2K and stuff like that. And yeah, I didn't really get back into Marvel games until like Spider-Man 2018.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, love X-Men Destiny. I got back into Spider-Man 2018, and then 2020 I obviously got Marvel's Avengers, which altered the course of my life. But I skipped Marvel Heroes.
They waited too long to get it onto console, and yeah. Is there controller support for Tahiti? I don't know, but I'm going to be honest with you. It's one of the very few games in the history of PC games that I have ever been able to mouse and keyboard.
Seems like
because it's like Diablo. It's like point and click. So you do use your powers and everything, but it's not. It's way easier. So
yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be too busy to play Marvel Heroes. The Marvel Heroes thing, even
plus it's only gonna be on PC. So
yeah. I mean, I have a PC downstairs. I could probably run it, but I'm probably going to be too busy with everything else.
Right.
Marvel Rivals Season 7 launch day, so I'm going to be streaming during that day before sure. Definitely come by the stream if you want to squad up Greek. I will be happy to play some possibly White Fox games with you.
Wait, what's that? Wait, what happened?
We're talking about Marvel Rivals Season 7. Greek, lock in, buddy. if you thought about
I hit Celestial. I hit Celestial like a week ago. I'm retired.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, retired until Season 7. So
I'm retired. This is gonna be my last season on Rivals, everybody.
You're actually retiring from Rivals?
I
don't believe it.
It doesn't work the same because we can't actually see you.
Yeah. I think Greek is what the kids call a capper. in this situation. They always say they're done with Rivals. They always come back. So we'll of course see Greek for season 7. Definitely looking forward to I'll do my hopefully we'll get some big changes to competitive and balancing on top of everything else. We'll find out with the Dev Vision video and everything and the patch notes. I'm definitely looking forward to some of the changes. If you weren't retired, Greek, what balancing stuff would you want for season 7?
Can you repeat the question?
If you weren't retiring, what balancing stuff would you want for season 7?
I'm sorry, my audio cut out. Say it one more time. I'm so sorry.
If you weren't retiring for season 7, what balancing content would you want?
Nerf Bucky. Bucky not even a problem, but he needs to be nerfed. I don't know why the fuck he's so under the radar for so long. But no, seriously, Moon Knight needs adjusting.
Yeah.
Elsa needs another slight nerf. Gambit needs another slight nerf because even with what they did to him, he's still one of the most banned characters. He still has a lot of value. Not saying I want him to completely kill his character, but he does need a little bit more of a fix.
I don't think the nurse they did in the emergency one even made any sense. Like the literally the only problem with Gambit was his ult.
What's the word? So go ahead, Jay.
I was going to ask if you saw the latest Kingsman controversy.
There's another one.
Oh yeah, and this one I think is right in line with what you guys are the ranked conversations. Okay.
What's the new drama?
Just got threatened and sniped by a hacker group
for 10
I saw hours yesterday. We went from top 30 global on leaderboards with 350 elo into eternity to C1.
I wouldn't click on those pictures because some of those comments might get you banned.
Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, I see that now. But yeah, I'm gonna just drop it. But yeah, I just saw it.
They're weird. They are fucking weird. These are grown ass men. Yeah, I have 10
person was saying they like
accounts.
Yeah, exactly.
A bunch of people that are gonna run you down in every single sir. I'm not gonna lie. It's just fucking click clack keyboard warriors. I have better shit to do than worry about somebody because if it's that much of a problem to you, I'm either just gonna change my name, change my account, or just stop playing. And then just like quite literally none of this shit matters anymore. I have a life outside this game. I don't care enough to take any of these things unless you're actually trying to take my account from me or some other weird shit. I have no reason to really reply or respond to any of that shit. It's weird. They're weird. These are grown ass men. Find something better to do with your fucking day.
Actual jobless final boss.
Yeah, it's I don't understand. I just don't understand people, man. I just don't like. Why would you like? First of all, I'm assuming that they hacked their accounts to get to that point, like to have 10 plus eternity level accounts.
No, they probably just got boosted. You can't. What's the word? You can't hack your way to a turn. You can hack and basically like cheat aimbot or things of that nature. But you still have to play the game. You can't just like hack and then my account's eternity.
Okay.
You can also buy eternity accounts.
That too.
I just don't. I can't comprehend what people get out of doing this. Like, okay, you're fucking with somebody for a little bit of their time. Like why? Like, I just don't understand. And maybe it's because I'm older now. I find myself like not understanding. Maybe if I was younger, back in my younger days, I would have been the same way, but I don't think so.
No.
I just can't comprehend what you get out of like somebody's just having fun streaming a video game, trying to get by in this shitty ass world, and you're just gonna fuck with their night and
It's
trying to like ruin.
why?
Why?
It's not a youth thing. They're just fucking losers. That's what it is.
They're weird. If that would have happened to my friend Glad, he would have just got off the game and went to go watch K-pop with his kids.
Yeah.
I feel like these people overestimate like on how much people actually care about this weird shit unless you're actually threatening something personal.
Yeah, it's just petty and just like they have literally they just have nothing going on in their life. That's what it is. Like when I was younger and watching people on and when I would watch people, I've never had the desire to try to threaten them or ruin or ruin them just because like because you have to be a fucking weirdo to do that.
Something else just happened at the Oscars.
Ooh, is it something that's going to get us demonetized?
No.
Okay.
Presenting an award. Look at that outfit. Chris Evans and Robert Downey Jr. Obviously, Robert Downey Jr. in his full Doom attire.
Mm-hmm.
And they did reference this is the 14th anniversary of the first Marvel's Avengers movie. So very, very interesting.
Very interesting indeed. Also,
wait, what was that picture?
It was Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Evans at the Oscars. I'll pull it back up. And Robert Downey Jr. his suit is full blown Doom.
Oh no, this is not an accident.
No, of course it's not an accident.
This is not an accident.
It's called marketing, Greek.
The hackers have also targeted other streamers. Yeah, I just only saw Kingsman's tweet. It got retweeted into my feed. So yeah, I don't know, man. I just will never understand it. Like it's like the same. I mean, the people that come into your stream and somebody came into my stream last night and like, oh my god, I can't believe an unk is playing video games. And I'm like, I've been making YouTube videos for almost 16 years now. Like, what am I supposed to do? You know, like it's just weird. Like, I don't know. People just have no social cues.
Yeah, no, it's actually they're just fucking losers. That's literally what it is. And I think Rivals in particular has for whatever reason attracted some of the actual worst human beings on Earth in general, but definitely it feels like the worst people from every gaming community just for some reason flock to Marvel Rivals and for some reason just won't leave. Like it's so weird. I don't understand what it is exactly, but it doesn't make it. But that's just the community Rivals is right now. Like I was playing a game earlier, Rivals, because I haven't been playing much Rivals since Yote Legends dropped.
Right.
But I hopped on for a quick couple rank matches, and in one of the games, somebody started complaining on mic because no one obviously ever comms unless they're complaining, and of course the first person to complain was doing the worst on the team. And then the Spider-Man on our team responded by calling him the F slur. just yelled it out.
Speaking of Rivals, you know what skin would sell $1 bajillion?
What's that?
I just put it on screen. But besides the White Fox one,
Tropic Thunder, a Tropic Thunder Robert Downey Jr. skin.
Yeah, probably would, but there's no way they would be allowed
that would make $1 bajillion. I would quote so many lines every time I'm in voice. Hold on, baby. Don't make me take the clip out. I would quote so many lines. Also, if you haven't seen Tropic Thunder, if you're above the age of 18, go watch Tropic Thunder. That is a fucking amazing movie.
And it's going to confuse the hell out of people because
not black people.
Yeah.
No, it would literally never. for many reasons, we will never see that skin in Marvel Rivals.
And as you can see in the one of the chats, we've got a classic example of what I'm talking about. So goodbye.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. You leave YouTube comments like you shoot weak loads.
You were a weak load. That's why you're barely here.
Yeah, it's just weird. Like this is the exact behavior that I'm talking about. It's just weirdo behavior. Like, what do you get? What do you get out of that? We get to laugh at you, mock you, and then you're gone. Like, well, cool, good job, buddy.
And especially rude because his mom complimented me on my loads just last night. So
exactly, like we get to make these great your mama jokes. I mean, it's like thanks for contributing to us being funny and you not. Like,
so. I don't know why Rouse is like this. I don't think you're ever going to fix the toxicity problem, but I do think the new thrower restrictions are definitely a step in the right direction. I definitely think they should go harder, even more to try to clean up the matchmaking, clean up the community. But I think they're definitely doing better. I think the standard point compensation should be 8, but I think the starting ban for comp should be like for the first offense. If you're throwing, depending on the severity, I think it should be like at least a week. Like for the first offense, like it's bad.
Yeah, I mean that would definitely send. I mean, what's the comp for like other games that do that? Like, I don't Overwatch, for example. Like, what is their policy? I don't know.
I don't play Overwatch, but I do know some games. I've
League of Legends
it's better than Rivals.
I know League. I know some games will put people in that like troll games or cheat in like separate queues from everybody else to kind of just isolate them and just make it so that they only queue up together if you have like a pattern of a specific behavior, which I think Rival should definitely implement. Like if you get a lot of penalties, I think cheating obviously just automatically banned if you're cheating, but I think it could be fun to put these people in like their own queue, so they're just away from everybody else.
Put it this way: ban the cheaters, but give the throwers and crybaby ass punk bitches their own queue. That's what you do. That way,
I think that would help. Girls. Yeah, I think that would definitely be fun. Like, because obviously the ban, give them a very long time to think about it for their first offense, but I think ban definitely start putting them in separate queues.
I feel like we have to acknowledge something. Jay is smiling uncontrollably right now and just put on a hat. Something's going on.
Team USA is playing the Dominican Republic in the World Baseball Classic.
Ooh.
And Roman Anthony just hit a home run to give the USA a 2-1 lead. So Roman Anthony is 21 and about to be like the LeBron James of the Boston Red Sox, basically.
So
the Michael Jordan.
The Michael Jordan. There you go.
I corrected myself.
In that case, I'm definitely rooting for Dominican Republic.
Yeah, I've never been so excited about a Red Sox prospect in my life. This kid is just a monster, and he just I think that's like his third or fourth home run in the tournament. So yeah, I love this tournament. I just love rooting for USA. Did you know USA is just like murdering Canada right now? Okay, we beat.
Oh, dude, we start bombing them too.
No, I mean I should. So
that's so crazy.
Gold medal in hockey for the men, gold medal in hockey for the women against Canada. 2 nights ago, USA eliminated Canada from the World Baseball Classic. And today, the U.S. Paralympic team also won the gold medal against Canada in hockey. So just saying, it's pretty crazy. I just love international sports. Like I even for kickball, okay? Like you got the World Cup this summer. I'm gonna be
call it kickball.
I'm gonna be pretty interested in rooting for USA. And if they lose, fortunately, my nationality is also from Portugal and England and France. So I probably have 3 other teams I can root for after the USA loses. So
yeah, kickball is wild. Just call it soccer. If
it's kickball.
It's
real football is played by the New England Patriots.
Yes, real football is played by domestic abusers with CTE.
I mean, some of them maybe.
many of them for sure. but I didn't watch any of the. I only ever watch the Olympics when there's basketball on.
Yeah.
That otherwise I literally just don't.
Or
gymnastics or sometimes sprinting.
I love like the team sports, obviously. So like, I obviously I'm a huge hockey fan. So watching USA win the gold was huge this year. I love watching the Dream Team 7.0, 8.0, 9.0. I like it's one of the very few times in my life I've been able to root for LeBron James, which feels dirty, but like even better, like getting to like watch and root for Steph Curry this last Olympics was just amazing.
I was actually rooting for Victor Wembanyama until Steph Curry started going off, and I was like, okay, well, I don't
understand how you don't root for your home. I just don't.
Because fuck them. That's why. What do you mean?
Our home fucking. Granted, there's a lot of places that are worse than our place, but our place also fucking sucks.
Yeah, so, everybody has shitty leaders. Like no doubt about it.
More importantly, LeBron was on the team, so fuck him.
But like, I just like my growing up in a Marine Corps household. It's different. I just love. I even love watching like this World Baseball Classic has been so huge for the sport because, like, obviously baseball in America has always been America's pastime. But I think there's a real argument that can be made that it's now the 4th sport. I think football in America is number 1. I think basketball is number 2. And I actually think kickball might be number 3. Like, it's actually doing remarkably well now.
Table tennis is more important than football.
No. But baseball, but this tournament has been so crazy. Like, I've been following all the Red Sox players that are playing in it. And last night, Venezuela knocked out Japan on a home run from a kid that I actually met 2 years ago at an event I went to, Wilyer Abreu. He's the right fielder for the Red Sox. And just like the way he hits this home run and just the way all of his teammates are into it, the way he like flips the bat, it was just amazing.
I'm quite literally too old for this to be true.
Yeah. You're like literally like what, 4 years younger than LeBron?
Yeah, I'm younger than LeBron, but not nearly enough for him to be my LeBron could be my older brother. He could not be anywhere close to my dad.
But just seeing
concussion ball. There you go. Concussion ball.
Just seeing the way that like the way it like wearing that their country on their chest, what it means to them. Like this Dominican team is so good. And like they play with so much pride, and it's just been a joy to kind of watch, and I think it's really what baseball needed, because baseball is not always the easiest sport to watch because it's slower, than all these other sports that are, pretty high pace. So like, it's been a joy to watch just the passion, and Roman Anthony, crossing home plate, and he's
I don't
doing
care.
the USA. So I love it. I love it. So anyway, that's why I've got my Charlie McAvoy USA hoodie, and Fanatics actually sent me this sweet Team USA World Baseball Classics hat. Shout outs to my my homie Ruben.
To drown out that extremely boring sports topic, how about Bam Adebayo hitting 83 points in one game?
I've been indifferent about this. I was rooting for him to get it because I was just watching all these Kobe fans cope on Twitter as it was happening. And it's such a cool milestone. I don't love the way that the Heat were like fouling and trying to get him the ball back so quickly and stuff, but whatever. I mean, it's a fun thing that happened. As
a Miami Heat fan, I endorse it 100%.
Yeah. I don't really have any problem with it.
Also, that part is actually kind of overblown. Like they were basically playing it like it was exactly how close games are played. It just happened to not be
a close game. Yeah, I mean that's obviously the argument. It's like one of those unwritten rules.
Yeah, they were intentional. They were fouling like it. They were actually hard fouling Bam, trying to prevent him from getting the ball. And like it got a little Mickey Mouse in that fourth quarter for sure. But definitely love that this put more attention on Bam because people have not. The casual NBA fan has.
He's a really good player.
They've been sleeping on him. Like Bam has. He was known mostly as like an elite defender. He's consistently been like a top 5 defender in the NBA for like the last several years, but people did notice that he's also like significantly improved his offensive game. Like he's like I remember. I was watching a podcast with Mike Beasley on. Shout out to Michael Beasley, one of the coldest scorers in college basketball history, certified bucket 1v1s as well. And he said that the hardest person he had to play 1v1 was Bam Adebayo, and he played.
Bam has traditionally been a Celtic killer, so.
Yeah, Bam is one of them ones. People, casuals were just sleeping on him. Like he turned himself into a really good scorer last several years. So I was really happy to see him break that. It also made the Rashad. It also for some reason made Rashad McCants think that his Kobe 81 claim wasn't as ridiculous. Now still a hilarious clip if you haven't seen it out the podcast.
I'll say this though, 43 free throws is such a wild number on paper.
Ridiculous.
But like somebody like did a video showing all the fouls, and
they were.
I mean, I would say 90% of them were legit. Yeah, you have to call them fouls every time fouls.
Yeah, because the Wizards. That's the other thing. The Wizards people are underestimating. Yeah, that's a lot of fouls, but the Wizards are dog shit defense. Yeah. Like they're a terrible team. They can't play. They can't play defense, and Bam is a really good player. They had to foul him.
Yeah, it is kind of like no disrespect, but it is kind of wild to see the top be Wilt, Bam, Kobe. You know,
100%. It's hilarious. It's like some my career NBA 2K shit.
right. Like again, no disrespect to Bam, but like you definitely think of him as a great player. You don't think of him as Wilt Chamberlain, Kobe Bryant.
You're not expecting him of all people to break those records, which is what made it so weird. But the funniest part hasn't even been him getting the record. It's been everyone else. Like as a Boston's fan, I'm pretty sure Jay will appreciate this joke. Somebody said that. Wait, hold on. What was it? Kobe. It was 82 points, right? Or 80, was 81?
81.
Kobe was 81.
81. Okay. Somebody said Jason Tatum would have got 80, stopped there, and then texted Kobe and said, "I did it for you."
Yeah.
Which again, it's hilarious, and because it's showing the hypocrisy of a lot of people. Because it's like, I mean, okay, yes, nobody thought that Bam was gonna be the person to break this record.
Except for me.
However, for y'all to sit here, y'all aren't even y'all are not even hating on the fact that it was necessarily Bam who did this. Y'all are hating on the fact that Kobe's record was broken. Because the crazy thing is, I feel like if it was LeBron who did this, oh, it would have been so much worse.
Oh,
it would have been. It would have been so much worse.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I would have told them to revise the box score. put them below
LeBron, but that's I think the good part though is that like Bam is not like LeBron is so polarizing. Like you've obviously got the people that love him, but like the people that hate him as much as the people that love him.
Yeah,
LeBron sexuals.
Yeah,
and it's not even just about the people who hate him. It's just people genuinely didn't want Kobe's record to be broken. And the crazy thing, everybody sitting here pretending like, oh, like this, that, and the third. Kobe would have been more like if Kobe was still alive and somebody stopped and did this, he probably would have been more pissed. Because just based off everything that we know about him, he wants people to play their hardest. He wants them to go above and beyond.
If Kobe was alive to see Bam score 83, he would have congratulated him, called him a dog, and then came back to the league and dropped 84.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking. Can we also like this is like a minor thing, but it's driving me nuts. Everybody keeps saying Bam broke the record. He didn't break a record. He just beat Kobe's like second highest scoring. Like it's not a record. The record is still 100 allegedly. Yeah. Like allegedly. It is kind of crazy Kobe's that
where there's no video.
But it's not he beat Kobe's best scoring game, but it's not a record. Like the record is like the number one thing. It's just it's a minor thing, but it weirds me out like the way that freaking Ski has to type I''AM every time. Like it's either fucking drop the apostrophe or drop the A. Like it's one of those things for me.
Jay, but Kobe fans, especially LA fans, treat him like he's Jesus.
No, I understand that. I've been to LA. I've seen murals. You know what I mean? Like Wilt Chamberlain though has the record. You know what I mean? And that is the scoring record. And Kobe Bam just passed Kobe for number 2.
Kobe had the most points of all time in NBA history with video.
Okay. If that's how we want to differentiate it, but
that record was broken by Bam.
I mean, Kobe's best game was broken. Sure, we have a new number 2 all time. Again, it's such a minor thing, but it drives me crazy.
Yes, we know that about you, Jay.
Yeah.
There's audio of Wilt's game. Obviously, we know what happened. There's audio. It is just weird that like there's randomly video of Wilt doing warm-ups and playing random games, but not the game where he scored 100. that is weird.
I will be, to be fair though, wasn't that game like against like Rochester or some shit? Like some like super defunct team even for them.
It was on a radio. I feel like somebody should at some point should be like, maybe we should get the camera out. This one seems like it's going to distance. Like
I take that back. It was against the Knicks. Now all right. The Philadelphia Warriors playing the New York Knicks should have absolutely. I mean, 1962. There should be some recordings of that.
Yeah, just the radio, like that's a little sus. But I
mean, those games weren't on TV then, though.
Yeah, they weren't televised. That was a regular thing. But we do know they had cameras then because we have footage from games back then. It just feels weird that out of all the Wilt games that are on camera, that one wasn't. that one was radio only. It is a little weird, but. I think it definitely happened. But because there's no video of it, it's like kind of this mystical thing. that people were just like, did it happen? No, that's why more people I think clung to the Kobe 81 because we actually got to see it. You know, we got to witness it actually happening, and I do think somebody is definitely going to break Wilt's 100 points for sure, and I think it would be fitting if it was another big man, and I think Wemby is probably the most likely to do it. Obviously, there's still great scorers that can get the 81. Obviously, if Bam can, you know, we've seen Luka come close, Devin Booker, Damian Lillard, and Joel Embiid as well. So I think we're definitely going to get that record at some point.
I mean, you would think that like with all the threes that people can hit these days,
yeah, for sure.
Like somebody's going to just have a like I'm actually shocked that like Steph hasn't like just dropped a 33 point. I mean,
Clay,
that would be
Clay would have. There's one of many reasons I hate Steve Kerr. Besides him being dog shit at coaching, Klay Thompson would have absolutely broken Wilt Chamberlain's 100 point scoring record if Kerr didn't bench him. I 100% believe it. Like he had 60 points in 29 minutes. The Pacers were completely defenseless. Like if Klay had just played the fourth quarter like Bam did, he would have definitely broken 100, and that would have been the greatest game ever.
And I think that's something basketball fans want is like people were talking about this all week. It was very like those are big moments that are good for the sport 100%. In their own way. You know, like I don't think everybody loves the idea of, you know, hack a Bam in the fourth quarter just to get there, but you know, it is what it is.
If Bam wasn't so bad of a 3-point shooter, he would have definitely got 100.
You know, that's why I said I'm surprised with all these 3-point shooters that, you know, we haven't like seen.
Yeah, because what typically happens is once they get at a certain point, they either get tired or their coach benches them. And unfortunately for Bam, he's a freak athlete who doesn't get tired, and Eric Spoelstra is an actual great coach who was like, hey, he could get the record. We're going to leave him in and let him get it.
You know, this is something that you know, taking it back to like the Patriots and Tom Brady, like there were some games where I'll never forget this game we played against the Dolphins. He had 6 touchdown passes in the first half and basically didn't play the second half. Like there are definitely some records he could have broken if it weren't for the whole unwritten rule of, okay, well, the game's kind of over. Let's just get everybody out. You know what I mean?
I hope this broke the unwritten rule because fuck it. I want to see someone get 100.
Yeah.
In one.
It would definitely be interesting. Who do you think? I think you're basically saying Wemby is most likely to do it.
Yeah, because he's already unstoppable. He's already nearly unstoppable. Like, and he's a good 3-point shooter. Like, what are you going to do? He's 7 for 5. What are you going to do? Like,
yeah,
I mean, that's how Wilt got 100.
Yeah, like you literally can't stop him. Like if you put the Spurs, I'm definitely circling the calendar if the Spurs play the Wizards or somebody similarly dog shit.
The Jazz.
Yeah.
The Jazz are in full tank.
Because he could definitely get it if they want to push it. I actually no, I'm going to take that back because the Spurs have Wemby they generally put him on a strict minutes limit. Sometimes they push it though. So that would be the determining factors. Like sometimes they'll push it to like a 39 minutes, but usually they try to restrict his minutes. But I could definitely see him like getting super hot and going off with like a bunch of threes and plus, you know, some touches around the rim because literally you can't guard him. Like there's nothing you can do.
Yeah, that's a good pick. I think in order for it to happen, it's got to be like I don't think I don't think I could see Tatum or Jalen
No,
doing it
definitely.
because they both cancel each other out a little bit and they pass the ball so much. So
Yeah.
it's it would have to be somebody that is very much the guy.
Yeah, for
And
sure. It helped that the other determining factor for Bam was the fact that Tyler Hero was out and Norman Powell, because we know if Tyler Hero was there, he definitely wouldn't have got that 80 because Tyler would be like, no, I need my 25.
right. Right, but like even with the Celtics, like there's like random nights where Peyton Pritchard drops 40, you know, and like
Yeah.
there's Derek White will get hot, and like we've actually got like all these young kids off the bench that are like killing it. I don't know if you followed our rookie
I like Walsh.
Jordan Walsh, yeah.
And
Hugo,
Gonzalez,
yeah, Hugo.
he's
Like
good
that
too.
kid plays so hard. Like, yeah, like Jordan Walsh and Baylor Schreierman, like never would have thought these kids would have like actually put together. Even Ron Harper Jr. came out of nowhere and is giving us like quality minutes, you know? Like it's pretty wild. And that's, I think, one of the reasons they were able to get rid of the kid who we got, Anthony Simons. You know, he was playing pretty good, but it's like you've got these 4 kids hungry behind him, and it's wild. Like, but
it's much more cost effective.
Yeah, well, they literally had to do everything to the penny just to get under like the second tax bracket. Like they're all the way out of like the tax now by like pennies. They couldn't sign like their last roster player until yesterday. Otherwise, they would have been like a few dollars over and ended up having to pay all this other tax money. The fact that they were able to get out of all those contracts, like, and it's looking really good because Drew Holiday, not great. Kristaps, not great.
Washed.
Yeah, like legit. Like if we were saddled with those 2 contracts this year and having to pay all that tax money, wild.
Sad that somebody accepted their trade offer. Unfortunately,
Brad Stevens is a criminal. Like
even
you have to admit that Brad Stevens is like a god tier GM. Like he is like turning off the salary cap, accept all trades in 2K. Like, you know,
I will not acknowledge.
That's some hater.
100%. If he was on Miami, I would consider him the greatest GM of all time.
You would kiss his feet.
But beyond Presti, I think Presti is insane.
Yeah. So.
But I think it is crazy that Boston, despite, because we assumed Boston was like just blowing it up, and now they're like we're second in the East,
second seed, and Tatum is,
and Tatum
like,
just got
he's not all the way back. This is still a little bit of preseason for him,
for sure.
And we got Vucevic, and he broke his finger, you know, so he'll be back hopefully for the playoffs. So we're not even going to get the full squad until then. I'm not counting on them winning it all. I'm not going to get my hopes up, but I do think they've got every bit of shot as anybody else in the East.
For sure. Yeah, I'll be rooting for them as hard as I can to
lose for sure. I understand.
Hopefully in the first round, but I think they're definitely. I think the East is still definitely pretty wide open, as well as the West. I think. I think the actually funniest thing would be if the Hornets made it to the finals, because they have been playing insane. Like they
came into Boston and beat us.
Yeah, their net based on their net rating, which has historically been a great indicator for to see people who are going to make it to the finals or win. They're like basically a top 3 team since they went on that run. So it's basically the Hornets, the Spurs, and the Thunder. Like they're by net rating, they're the best teams in the NBA. I think followed by the Nuggets. Like those are those have been the top teams. So if the Hornets actually beat Boston in the playoffs, I would be so happy. which is crazy because earlier in the season they were like considering not only they were in the running for not only a lottery pick, but people were saying they should trade LaMelo Ball and
Mr. 6'7".
6'7" himself, and look how that turned around. Like that's crazy. The only other team that made a similar run was the Clippers, and they responded by blowing up their whole team.
Yeah, this is yeah, I just want everybody to get healthy and get to the postseason, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
we love that. Speaking of healthy, we mentioned healthy week for superhero fans, and we have one thing we haven't touched on yet is The Boys, a topic Jay always loves to talk about. And you are actually caught up. You didn't catch up with Gen V.
No,
it wasn't your thing, but you are caught up with the main line, The Boys.
Yep. I mean, yeah, I'll need to watch that refresher at the beginning of the first episode, but sure. I'll pick up on where we were.
Yeah, I watched all of Gen V. I think it was really cool. It's a nice little companion story to the main story, and I'm definitely hyped for the main season. And in particular, I'm hyped to see if the Chuds crash out again on season 5 now that they realize that the boys have been making fun of them the entire time.
Is this the last season?
The last season, yes. There's obviously a spinoff in the works. I don't know if they're going to continue Gen V, but there is another boys
Soldier Boy
spinoff. There's a Soldier Boy one. There's supposed to be a mainline one, a new mainline one that takes place in like another country, but I think there's going to be a Soldier Boys. Yeah, there's definitely Amazon's going to milk this brand for all it's worth. So this is technically the final season, but we're not. This is definitely not the last season of the Boys related content.
Is there some version of Amazon Prime, like some new version? Because like I feel like we've been getting ads lately, which whatever, but I have regular Amazon Prime.
Yeah. I do. Yeah, this was I don't know when they did this update, but Amazon changed it so that your Prime membership no longer comes with completely ad-free viewing. It's actually an add-on. I think it's like a couple bucks, like $1 or $2 or something like that, to get Amazon Prime Video without any ads.
Gotcha. I have to figure that out because we don't use Prime a lot, but
you should be able to do it in subscriptions. Yeah, I noticed. I noticed. I think I noticed an email or something about it, and I was just like, fuck it. It's because I already thought, because I already get a lot of value out of my Prime membership. I was like, okay, this one this is a little scummy, but I can stomach it.
To be fair, Crunchyroll is on Amazon Prime.
You can technically get a bunch of other services through Amazon Prime. Like you can get Stars, you get Crunchyroll, and you can basically just use all those services relatively within the Amazon app, with Amazon Prime interface. So it could be convenient if you're just scrolling through Amazon and you're looking for a particular show and that show is locked to a subscription. You can just
gotcha
get you can just get the subscription to that platform and immediately watch it. I did that with Paramount, I think, or no, I did it with I wanted to watch something that I needed to get like NBC for, and I just did it through Amazon, then canceled after.
Yeah, it does say something about Crunchyroll has a 7-day trial, because it was showing me that You Could Be a Hero or something like that, whatever you were trying to get me to watch.
My Hero Academia?
No. Sentence to Be a Hero.
Sentence to Be a Hero, yeah. I love it.
All right, so it's $3 a month more to go ad free. All right, easy.
Yeah. So yeah, still Amazon Prime still great. It's still a great deal.
I think the thing about Amazon Prime though is like that was like a service. They were like, oh hey, you're already paying for Prime. Have this too. You know what I mean? So like I don't have as big a problem saying, all right, I'll throw you an extra $3 a month for that, you know.
Because I'm mainly paying for the discounts and the free shipping, but but I'm also getting this whole video platform that I regularly watch and freaking music library. I don't give a shit. Like it's fine.
My HBO Max on Amazon, speaking of which, they haven't announced that yet, and we're probably not anywhere close to that being finalized.
It's going to take like at least a year for the Paramount Warner deal to be finalized. Assuming it's approved.
I think they'll get merged if it does.
Yeah, the plan is to merge them. That's what they said. They are going to merge HBO Max with Paramount Plus if it goes through, but it might not go through. It's definitely the CEO of WB, David Zaslav, alluded to this that when he was talking to investors, the deal might not go through, and he doesn't care if it does or not because
they get paid either way.
Like they if the deal goes through, they merge. They $101 billion coming their way for the whole thing. Good. He already cashed out his stock. I think he cashed out, got like 300 million in stock or something like that. And if the deal falls through for whatever reason, then Paramount has to pay them like $8 billion. So either way.
Yeah. I saw something that kind of, since we're talking about the deal, that WB Montreal had some layoffs.
Yeah, we're seeing more layoffs. We unfortunately had the layoffs over at EA. You know, they're going through their own deal. They're being purchased by Saudi. So we expected them to do some cost cutting, and they cut pretty much literally every studio that helped them make Battlefield, which to be clear is the biggest Battlefield launch in franchise history. Made them they sold over 20 million physical copies of it to date. They've laid off every studio that worked. They did layoffs at every studio that worked on it. And now, W Games Montreal had some layoffs. I think I saw 3 get posted from LinkedIn, including one of the lead writers on Gotham Knights. I'm sure somebody is out there cheering. But I enjoy Gotham Knights. But the layoffs don't seem to be huge,
right?
So fortunately, but it's always unfortunate when you see layoffs. But I'm surprised WB Games Montreal didn't have layoffs before that, but because they've mostly been working as a support studio before, then they get their chance to do games every once in a while. They did Arkham Origins, which did really well. Gotham Knights wasn't the flop people were saying it was, but it did reportedly make them back their money, but just wasn't a massive profit.
Skeleton of a game.
Yeah. And now they're working on a new live service DC game currently.
Wait, really?
Yeah, they confirmed they're working on it's based on the description. It's multiplayer. It's going to have post-launch content, and it's confirmed to be DC. They also hired a new person because they had a ton of people leave the studio. Why it's a little surprising that they had layoffs, but they did hire. Most of the people who left were like in the leadership, and they hired the guy that used to run Bethesda to run the studio now. I think his name's Yves Lachance or something. He used to run Bethesda, and now he's in charge of W Games Montreal, and they're doing a new DC live service DC game, which I'm looking forward to. I hope it's Teen Titans. Personally,
are we about to go 0 for 4 with live service games?
0 for 4?
Listen, if Gotham Knights,
Avengers, Suicide Squad, Gotham Knights.
Gotham Knights was not live service though.
Are we talking about? If we're talking about superheroes, we can't say can't say 0 for because Marvel Rivals is a massive success.
Yeah.
No, I'm not counting. I'm saying 0 for 4 would be the new game failing.
But Gotham Knights wasn't
Avengers
live
was
service.
Avengers was Marvel, and Gotham Knights wasn't live service.
No. I mean just superhero games in general.
Well, you have to count Marvel Rivals because it's a new game that is live service.
Anyway, you know what? You are absolutely right.
If we're talking about superhero games in general, we can go. We're going back to. It's mostly been Insomniac carrying. We had Spider-Man 2018, obviously huge success. I mean, if we go mobile, Marvel Snap was pretty successful. Obviously, Miles Morales, Spider-Man 2, all very successful. Midnight Suns underperformed. Guardians of the Galaxy underperformed, but then had a big resurgence after through word of mouth in Game Pass. Marvel Rivals, massive hit. Gotham Knights, not Avengers, obviously big disappointment, but still strong first month sales. Suicide Squad, complete failure. Gotham Knights wasn't live service, wasn't a huge hit, but it did make them their money back. So yeah, now we'll see how the rest of them turned out. But yeah, I'm definitely hoping that this one is good because I think there's a big market for a good superhero multiplayer game that's PvE and not just strictly PvP.
Yeah, I think if Gotham Knights had stayed live service, it would have done better. I think they had the perfect recipe for introducing chapters, like how we had those extra chapters where you could who was that? The Clayface story chapter, right?
It was Clayface, Harley, Mr. Freeze.
Right. So you've got those 3 chapters that you could do on the side. It would have been so easy for them to just keep pumping out those types of things where you're basically using the environment all over again. You do have some stuff that you would have to do, but at the end of the day, that would have been perfect, and I just think I think they have to I mean, I understand having to unlock certain content, but I'm frustrated with WWE right now because they introduced a battle pass with 2K26. They basically made the WWE game NBA 2K. Okay. It's got a battle pass.
What?
And it's and the first patch this week adjusted the XP you earn per match and made it so that a match had to be longer than a minute in order to earn XP because people found a way where you could just have Brock Lesnar fight Eric Bischoff in this one specific match, and you could get through the match in 7 to 10 seconds, and you could turn off the entrance, turn off the cutscenes, and it was just people were getting through the whole battle pass in 2 to 3 hours. I never had a chance to try it, but I just first of all, the content I made that has done well in the past for this game flopped this year. And it's probably because I didn't get the game until it actually launched. I usually would have had all those videos ready to go day 1, but instead they ended up going up day 4, and that made a little bit of a difference, I'm sure. But regardless, it's not a game I'm known for. And I want to love it. I want to play it more. I'm not the best at it, and I can't get good. I can get average, but I also don't want to make content around. I don't want to go live on a game that I'm gonna possibly, have a bunch of bad matches in. You know what I mean? I don't that's not fun for me, and I don't think it's fun for the viewer.
It's fun for you.
Maybe because most people will just like to hate, but and also I don't want to just record the videos and edit them because I feel that's the type of game that you want to watch live, so I just haven't.
100%. This would have saved Gotham
Knights. And I thought that's what we were all counting on too, right? Yeah. We were all thinking, okay, Batman's gonna be there at the end and he's gonna be the secret 5th playable character,
the despite the issues the game had, maybe that's a good reason why. Maybe that's part of why the leadership left, because and they maybe they were asked to leave. Maybe they were asked to resign, because they were just a few decisions away from having like an actual really big game. Because I know the mandate to make it live service came from on high initially, and they pivoted during development, which messed up the development, and they ended up having to cut like the last gen version, which was a huge blow, I think, to the potential sales, which is still amazing that they still managed to make their money back despite cutting off PS4. But that was a bad decision that should have never happened, especially since they only announced it 5 months for launch, and the decision to do the Lazarus quarterback storyline and not end it with Batman staying alive was such just a massive error that no competent leader would have ever allowed. So if they had done a couple things, if they had just made sure it launched on no matter what, it launched on PS4, and even if they had to delay again, make sure it launched on PS4, or just have a better development cycle so that doesn't happen in the first place, and make Batman playable at the end of the game, and add a bonus, add a Batman prequel DLC, and then continue on with more DLC. Like I like the Starro thing. They had a Two-Face thing planned that didn't make it out. They had several other villain stuff they could have just kept pumping out. They had new heroes they could have pumped out. Like if they had done that, I think we'd still be playing Gotham Knights. Like I think Gotham Knights would still be active.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's a missed opportunity, and it's unfortunate because I really loved that game, man. I thought it was so much fun. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, especially I thought the multiplayer was surprisingly good.
Yeah, exactly. So, I'm really hoping whatever W Montreal is working on is great, and
that's fair to say. Now we're talking about Gotham Knights.
So that was like 3 years ago.
That came out in 2022.
Yeah.
2020. Yeah, I think it came out
a little bit different then than now, for sure. Yeah. At this point, I have no sympathy for anybody that doesn't have a PS5 or a Series X or whatever.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, we're 6 years in.
Yeah, at the time Gotham Knights came out, it was a huge deal because most people were still on PS4 because like nobody could get a PS5.
It was hard back then to get those.
It was very hard to get a PS5 because of supply chain stuff. So yeah, it actually that was a legitimate, and more importantly, they announced that it was coming on PS4. That in the initial launch. That was what it was really. That was really what pissed people off. They didn't say, "Oh, this is next gen exclusive." They said Gotham Knights is coming to all major platforms, including PS4. They announced that, and then they waited until 5 months before the actual launch to say, actually, it's going to be next gen only and PC. That's what fucked them. This isn't a classic port beggar situation. This was legitimately, they promised one thing and then pulled the rug 5 months before launch. For no good reason, by the way, because like the game didn't look like it needed to be next gen exclusive. Performance wise, definitely wasn't next gen. It was locked at 30 FPS, and until they patched it, the performance was actually pretty bad in some areas, particularly for multiplayer.
Yeah, it's unfortunate though, like I said, because I really felt like that game was so much more positioned, for interesting add-ons and whatnot.
For sure, because Avengers had a lot of fundamental problems that was just going to prevent it from ever actually getting where it needed to go. Whereas Gotham Knights, I think, had the infrastructure to be really good.
Yeah, for sure. But that's why I have confidence that whatever they're going to do next, if they just stick to the plan, because you could tell that there was a plan for that game and it wasn't there, and it wasn't followed through on. So
yeah, I think fortunately they're in a much better situation for the next game. Fortunately, it's sad that they had some layoffs, but everything still seems to be going forward, and they are in a better leadership position. You got actual emphasis on DC games now. You got a studio head specifically designed to make sure more DC games happen. You got James Gunn over there. You got a new guy running the studio has a pretty great track record at Bethesda. So I think I'm optimistic about this new DC game. I'm looking forward to it. I'm never going to say no to more superhero games, and we got hopefully a couple more this year. Obviously Wolverine. Hopefully we heard something about Rise of Hydra, and I'm hoping it's not a cancellation announcement. But if it doesn't come out this year, which it probably doesn't seem likely at this point, but at the very least we should hear more about Wolverine soon, because spring is coming up. So I'm excited for that dedicated showcase. I think we can call it here. I want Jay to get some rest and go to the toilet if he needs to. And
I took some Tums right as the stream was starting, and that seemed to help.
Tum.
Exactly.
But I'm looking forward to everything happening. I'm definitely going to need to get some sleep, because there's not going to be much of it happening.
Yeah.
You
know that you're old when you've got one of these just sitting in your sitting at your desk. So
for sure. So definitely lock in. Follow all our channels. Thank you for Greek joining.
Yeah, thank you, Greek.
Definitely lock in. I'm going to be posting I have a lot of Marvel's content planned, obviously, and if you're interested in Daredevil Born Again, I'll try to do a watch party for the premiere that night. And I don't know if I'm going to get an early copy of Crimson Desert. Probably won't, but I do want to actually play it if I can find an opportunity, because I'm very much looking forward to it. So I'll definitely play it regardless. I don't know if I'll stream it, but I definitely got to lock in on that game. I'm very excited to try it.
Yeah, same.
Yep. So have a safe week, everyone. Enjoy yourselves, superhero fans. Be safe. Get well soon, Miller's Internet. Hopefully we'll have them on next week for the season 7 Marvel Rivals review. I'm Scott the Gamer.
I am not Casual Avenger.
Thank the Lord. And that is King Greek. Zip it up and zip it out. Peace.
Black guy.